The worst thing that you can do is go into the new year without a plan. And you guys asked me to show you the difference between the Letterfy 180 app, the Revo Planner, and my full credit repair software. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. Now, you can use the links in the description to go and access these 3 different apps. And you're also going to find a coupon code for my full credit repair software, which is currently $129 per month, but you can get it right now until January the 3rd for just $69 per month. So you're going to save $60 a month over my regular beta pricing. You're going to want to make sure that you apply the coupon code because that is the only way that you're going to receive the discount. And you're going to find that down here on page 3 of the checkout. So right here on page 3 of the checkout, you're going to enter in new you. You have to hit this check mark for it to be applied. It says coupon applied successfully to your order. If you don't do that, you're going to be charged $129. All right. So now let's get to this. So we're going to start with Letterfy 180. Now, Letterfy 180 is awesome because this is not a full credit repair software suite, but it does include all the letters that you need, all the dispute reasons that you need to create any type of dispute letter that you want. So you can do it by creating a fill in the blank letter, by scenario, by round, or you can create a creditor or collector dispute letter. So I'm going to just show you 2 of them because they're very, very similar. So let's just say that we're going to create a dispute by round. We're going to go over here to letter by round, and I'm going to fill in some information to cut down on the time of this video, but I'm going to show you just how simple this is. All right, so it took me exactly 15 seconds to fill this information out. So we have our first and last name, our email, date of letter. You're just going to choose a date. Down here, we're going to choose a bureau, and they do need to be done individually at this time. We're going to choose a letter. I have a ton of different letters in here that you would use by round. Now, you can actually check this box and paste in your own letter instead if you want to. That's not a problem. I have my first account, Capital One. I chose from over 125 different dispute reasons. Now you can actually add an account here, but I'm only entering in 1 for the purpose of this video. I chose a closing and that was it. I click on create letter. It's going to give me some text. Now this also sends me an email with the same letter, but all I'm going to do is copy this by highlighting the text. I'm going to go to Word or Notepad. I'm currently going to use Word. I'm going to paste it and that's it. So all I'm going to do is format it for this letter. And that's it. All I do is go and print it. Obviously, you can edit it to your liking, but it's very, very simple. You're going to put in your date of birth and social. You're going to put your address in here, and everything else you can keep as is as long as it looks good on the letter. All right, so we can go back to the access page, and I'm going to show you how to create a dispute letter for a creditor. All right, it's really, really simple. And everything is done actually from this page. And if you need assistance, there is the link for the chat down here. So we're going to go and create my letter and make sure that you stay because I'm going to show you the difference with the other one. So this is a creditor letter and I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to fill in the information and come back. So what I did was I added in my information. I added in the creditor name, their address, the account that I'm disputing. I chose a letter. Now here you can actually put your own letter in instead, and you can include a dispute reason if you want to, and it's going to be the same makeup as the other one. I don't want to include that. I chose an ending, and that is it. Create letter. This one took me 9 seconds to create. Now normally it takes people, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes to create one dispute letter. So this is going to cut down on not only the time that goes into this, but what else can you do with 15 or 20 minutes? I mean, how much better can you get with creating a dispute letter in just a matter of seconds? So this one is the Revo Planner. The Revo Planner does not create the dispute letter for you. This is for planning out your disputes, tracking your clients, such as a CRM, your employees, which clients belong to those employees, their account, task, communication log, and then you would go into your planner. So I already have a client added in from the video that I did for the promo. We have John James. You can actually go and not only correct or change his information, change him from a lead to active. You can go in and say, oh, he didn't submit his contract, even though I said that I did. You can add some notes in here. We're going to save this. You can also go and we're going to add in communication log. You can go to the planner and change the dispute letter that you want to create for him for the next round. You can add in, what the improvement was, how you can make the next round better. This is literally for tracking. Now, if you don't keep track of your disputes or your client disputes, then you're just going to get lost. You're not going to get results because you're not going to be consistent. All right. So if you want to stay on top of your clients, your employees, any affiliates, anything like that, or the tasks that you have to do for your clients, and this is going to be the app that you want. All right. Now, if you're looking for a full credit repair software, all right, that is going to be the credit repair suite. And that's the one that I'm going to show you right now. And you can actually change the different themes. I'm just going to stick with a very basic theme, but you're going to see it when you actually go and access the app itself, that right at the bottom of the page, there is a gear icon, and you can change it to any one of these 12 different themes. I don't know any other credit repair software out there that allows you to change the theme. Let's just stick with this one. All right, so we have our client info, we have task, we have our print page, and we have our client accounts. You can find all the training here. There will be a ton of other training added in. We have a letter vault. It's not for you to add anything in. It's to show you what letters are included. And then we have our help page. So we're just going to go and we're going to go to client accounts. One of the most awesome things about this is that you can actually import Identity IQ credit reports, which is going to save you a ton of time. Not only that, but this tells you when your client is due based off of whether you want to create your dispute cycle by 30, 40, or 45 days. So everything highlighted in red is past due. So this one is 188 days past due to 229, 205, 171, and 193. So obviously this is just a demo. So these aren't actually clients and they're not actually late. All right. So this is really awesome because it helps you to determine when your client is due next. Okay. So we're not going to go and add in a client because we already have them, but we can go over here to, let's just say Bobby Fisher. I can upload a new credit report and it's going to show me what was deleted, and you will want to manually check it, of course, but you can add in some tasks. You can import a new credit report for him. You can go to client accounts and check out the accounts, what bureaus they're listed on, whether it's in dispute or not, whether it's a collection, so on and so forth. Now, when you add in a new client, you're going to go and add in a credit report. You're going to tell the system which accounts that you want to add to the database. And it's also going to show you the inaccuracies for the credit report. All right. So once you go and do that, you can then add the letter. You can add a letter, go and create some dispute reasons, and then you just print it, and that's it. And it sends it to the archive. Okay, so for Bobby Fisher, let's just go and we're going to import a new credit report so that we can see if anything was deleted. You would go and choose Bobby from the dropdown to make sure that you're using a new client or using the correct client. And as you can see, these are accounts that are new. We have deleted accounts. We can import selected accounts, and we can show the inaccuracies or differences. So we actually want to import these accounts because they're new. But we can actually first check out the deleted accounts if we wanted to. We're going to go to saved accounts. This is very, very simple. It's very straightforward. Okay. So now we have all of these. We're going to choose these accounts. We're going to go to more, create dispute letters. Now on this page, it's really simple because we can choose a letter from here, right? So we have a ton of different letters. Let's just say account is inaccurate. We're going to go and choose a reason. Now you can write your own reason here in the third column, but let's just say that all of these, for the sake of this video, we're going to just go and fill in some disputes, and I'll come back when I'm done. We're going to click on create dispute letters, which is actually outside of the recording screen. We're going to click on view them for the dispute letters, and it's going to show us the actual dispute letters that were created. All we're going to do is we're going to go and click on print. Okay. Now, it's really simple. We're actually going to want to make sure this is portrait. All right. And that is it. So we would actually go and act like we printed them. Yes, I've printed the letters. Now these are going to be sent to archive, and it's going to be, these 18 accounts are also going to be marked as in dispute. The client is notified by email. So now that Bobby's done, we can actually go to our next client, but this is really, really simple. If you want an easy, simple, systematic way to get results consistently by using factual-based disputes, Right now, it's only $69. It's going to include everything that you could possibly need. All of the features are actually on the sales page, and you're going to want to, like I said, make sure that you enter in that coupon code and hit that green check mark. If you don't do that, it's not going to be applied. This is the coupon code they're going to use. It's new you. All right. So if you want to check out the Revo Planner, that you can find everything, including the video that explains it all on the sales page. And if you want to check out Letterify 180, it's going to be on this page. There's a demo and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really awesome. But don't go into the new year without having a plan. All right. So I hope this explained the difference between these three apps. I will see you later. Happy New Year and happy holidays. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.